It's only a problem if they're not hot. Like if everybody's hot, people are like, well, that's gross, but like I don't know, it's not that bad.
Like, how do you
Do enough
define
times and you
hot?
end up looking like this guy.
As long as they're like attractive, it's like okay, I can see why. Like I'd fuck her too. I'd fuck him too.
So, if your sister was attractive, you would fuck her.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
I don't have a compunction against it just because but I don't find her attractive. That might be because she's my sister. She could be hot, and I don't know it because she's my sister. You know what I mean? But I don't think she's hot, so there's nothing there.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying, like Luke and Leia, nobody had a problem with that one. You know why? Because Carrie Fisher and Luke Hamill were hot.
And who? Luke Hamill?
Luke Hamill, yeah.
Mark Hamill, probably you mean.
Mark Hamill, yeah. Luke Skywalker, yeah. Luke Hamill, yeah. Jesus.
You didn't even realize it when I called it out too.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, yeah, yeah. Luke Hamill, yeah. Idiot.
That's his name.
Never
That's his
heard of him.
fucking name.
You don't know him? Never heard of the guy?
Seems legit.
I, I was confused for a second. I thought you were saying the name Lou
Lou
Camel.
Hamill, yeah.
No, no, no. Lou Camel.
Luke Hamill.
Yeah.
Isn't it Joe Camel?
I think it is Luke. I think it is Joe Hamill. He was such a great mascot to me as a kid. Always looked up to him.
All right.
So I believe we last were in your boy Haminil's house.
Aminal.
Your boy Haminil.
He's
Have we all returned from all our little
Yeah. What's
chores?
Haminiling?
So what happened with me? Because like the last thing that happened for me was that I was um I was at the pub or whatever, and Vanda the Commanda got arrested right in front of me. So did I just like meander on back after that, and like there was no trubs or what?
No trubs for you. No trubs for you.
Yeah.
I think we did go over that at the end. I think I think you left without any issue.
In his old age is losing his memory.
I know. It's crazy. It's what having a fucking kid does for you.
It's so hard.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's only been done by literally every single person who's been alive before you.
I know. I know. Okay, just like ugh,
Ugh.
being so rude to me.
I know. It's like imagine not being able to carry on like a tradition that's been taking place for literally millions of years.
Yeah. When you say talk about like that, it makes me just want to sing the tradition song from Fiddler.
I don't know what
So
that is.
What the fuck?
Tradition. All right. So yeah, you guys are back at Hominils. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I think it was like in the downtime I would try to forge some posters to.
Well, you don't have any downtime really. It's just
Okay.
like you were all out and about and you've all come back home at around the same time.
Okay, so now it's like, what is it, like the late afternoon, early
Late
evening of
evening,
the
yeah.
16th?
Probably
Like,
afternoon, probably dark, yeah. 7, 8.
so
oh,
I guess I'd probably speak first because I had something actually kind of surprising happen. So guess I'd come in
That doesn't
and
necessarily mean that you'd speak first, you know.
yeah, it does in this instance. Okay, I'm telling you, it
Okay.
does.
Varys is a loud talker, so
Ugh.
if
I
I'm
get
deaf.
and I'm like so I tell everyone that Vank the Commander was arrested by the Watch. For what was he arrested for?
The
Murder
murder of
murder most
Popovich.
of
foul.
that Yugoslav war criminal, this Popovic guy.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
I
they
thought he was a basketball coach.
yeah, Poposevic, yeah. Um, yeah, and so we should be careful, and I'm not sure if this is even worth it anymore. It's sort of
What do you,
very
what do you mean not worth it?
yeah. So are do we need to have this conversation, Varys?
Are you not friends with this Evander fellow? This good man? And now you're telling me that he's been taken by these same evil forces and you're going to abandon him?
Here's the situation, Varys. The Watch came and arrested him and accused him of having killed the lieutenant, Popovich. And we don't know whether or not he did kill the lieutenant, first of all. And second of all, even if he didn't, we don't know who in the Watch would want to pin that on him or why. And third of all, I don't know why he is our concern anyway. Can you explain to me why we should stick our necks out and tangle with the Watch to save the commander?
Well, if you won't be swayed by the debts we owe to society for what we did the other night, maybe you'll be swayed by fortune and the potential to increase your skills in your pursuit of whatever it is that motivates you. I don't know what you're looking for here. I don't know what reason you've come to the city, what reason you have for doing what you do. But I can assure you that if we do solve this mystery, you will almost definitely be rewarded handsomely, either in skill or in gold. I'd be willing to give up a portion of my reward from the heist to you if that's what it takes to have your help in solving this.
So, Vera's gonna raise one eyebrow, sort of a look of mild surprise, and continue with following. What is it to you, Varys? Why do you care so much about finding him and rescuing him and helping him with whatever it is that he's trying to help us with?
It means everything to me.
Explain what you mean by that.
This is the first lead I've had on finding Leah in a very, very, very long time. I've done things that maybe even you would find repulsive in order to survive.
Oh, you don't know what I find repulsive and what I don't find repulsive, but go on.
It's the only thing that's kept me going,
Leah.
and I need this.
Interesting.
No, I think it's
I don't care
Liam.
about money.
Liam
Fuck off.
Neeson or what?
Just buddy Liam.
I don't. Who do you think gave him that scar?
Okay.
Marked him as my bitch. Look, I don't care about riches. I care about doing what's right. And to me, this is what's right. We owe society a debt.
And I mean, if you know what's right, then we wouldn't have went to rob the bank in the first place. We would have tried to make money in a different way.
The man makes a point.
Do you not think that I feel guilt for what happened? Do you not think I tried to avoid what happened?
I believe Harmonel's point is that your guilt be damned. It's your quest that got us in there in the first place. So how important is this girl to you? Are you willing to kill more guards and to cut our way to Vander in order to get him out so that you can find her? Because if you want to find her, we are going to kill more guards.
I'm willing to try to do what's right. And if what's right involves killing those who are involved in evil, so be it. But those men in the bank were not the men that we're facing now.
Wait, I mean, like, the guard isn't involved in evil per se. He is like he's reinforcing the authorities and whatnot. So,
if a non-violent path does not work, I'm willing to do what's necessary.
And you mean that if Harmonel and I decide that we must fight, you won't try to pursue non-violence again and slow us down like you did at the bank?
Perhaps.
I didn't hear you.
I will do what's necessary.
All right.
I've just made a note here. It just says Varys cucked.
Harmonel, what do you think?
fair enough.
Fair enough.
Harmonel has no skin in the game. With this discussion, he's like, all right, I don't give a fuck what you guys decide.
Harmonel, you may not be motivated by gold even, or by doing what's right, but surely you see that you can hone your skills in this fight, yes? In saving Evander? I can tell you're a martial man. You live for the fight, no?
But like, I mean, we're going to kill more guards. So for a mission that has a small chance of success, we already have 20,000 gold on our heads.
I
Maybe
say
should we simply let it calm down first before we do anything again that
I
involves violence?
I don't think we should try to rescue Evander immediately. I say we try to
I
get
mean,
our gold. And
I
then
think is to get to let this thing calm down a little bit, and then make our next move.
we have to save Evander, but I don't know if we could do it now with the heat on us. We need to find a way to get those bars melted down into gold, and pay off Rose.
I mean, as I say, let's stay a few days in the dark, so that this whole fuss gets down, this hype or whatever. In the meantime, I can try and fold some posters to maybe divert some attention away from us.
I like the Forge poster idea, and I think Vara, you still have the jewelry, and
I mean,
I
I
have
also
the
have
maps.
some jewels and watches and stuff like that I took from the bank as well. Let me check.
What unappraised items do we have? I know we have my maps. We have the
I
jewelry. What
have
else
a
do we
gold
have?
pocket watch unappraised.
You gotta keep that. That's a keepsake, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
how the fuck else are you gonna tell time?
Yeah, and it makes you look like an elven train conductor. It's very
Or like
distinct.
you're like an aristocrat, maybe.
Yeah.
May I actually borrow this watch?
And do what with it?
He just smashes it on the ground.
No. I may have a plan involving the End Shift Tavern for getting our gold bars appraised.
Fuck your elven heritage. Fuck your elven heritage. Fuck your elven heritage. Smashing
Okay.
the fucking watch.
And why do you need the watch for it?
There's a reason. It will be returned to you.
Varys, at this point,
And
Harmel and I have no.
you may not explain me why. What the fuck do you want it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You may not know this, but in the arena, I learned how to work a crowd quite well.
So you're going to do tricks with that pocket watch? Or
He's
what?
gonna hypnotize them.
I am planning on perhaps getting into character to avoid certain checkpoints.
Okay, so it's part of a disguise.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I'm not sure you needed all the subterfuge around that, but I also need a fake mustache. Don't ask why.
And it's going to be like a short mustache under the nose.
Yeah, just like a pencil thin.
How about this? If you guys agree to it, Harmonel can enact his forgery plan. Vara can maybe try appraising those items that we haven't appraised, which includes these maps I have, these 5 like really ornate maps, the jewelry, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get this disguise and head up to End Shift and try making a plan to sneak the gold bars to Kukesi.
But I have another question that is raised. Like, you're going to go to the End Shift where it's basically the shitty part of Waterdeep, and you're going to go there as an aristocrat.
That makes it.
Yes.
I don't know how well this is going to work down, but okay.
Harmonel, do you want to get like a down like a something as a collateral for the pocket watch, because that's not coming back.
I will offer you. How many? I'm trying to look at my. Hold on. Where is it written down? I think I have like another 400 gold. I'll give you 200 gold in collateral for this watch.
Fair enough.
All right, that's in my other holdings.
He's like, fuck it, don't even bring it back.
Varys is really bad with money.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I mean,
character.
he's a fucking alcoholic, so I don't think alcoholics are good with money in the first place.
I mean, just to be clear, he'd also drank he's had 2 bottles of wine and an entire bucket of beer in the past 5 hours.
Yeah, how is he sober? That's a good point.
He's not. He's never sober.
Exactly. That's the point. Is he's not sober.
He's a generous drunk.
He's got
Um,
man.
how much does the pocket watch weigh?
What?
It's not. I
Is it
mean,
even worth putting in my inventory or?
if you have it on you, you should put it in your inventory probably. But I
But
think
like
it's
weight
also
wise?
fine for it to stay in Harmonel's inventory, and we just know that you have it because I've made a note
Okay.
that you have it.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Oh, that's why you wanted to know how much it weighed. Thought you were gonna
Why?
try and estimate the value based off of its weight or something.
No. I just wanted to know to put it in my inventory.
Oh no, it's fine.
All right.
I'm not concerned about that.
So it's evening time. Is the market still open?
Market's kind of like a 24-hour thing.
Yeah, so in the meantime, I will go to work and start forging some posters with
Okay.
using the one that the others took as a, what do you call it, as a basis. So
Okay.
that they have the layout correct.
As a reference.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So I gave the 5 1 pound giant maps to Vara. Does that work for you guys? Is that a
Sure,
good plan for this evening before we go to sleep? Just to try to knock some stuff out for a few hours.
I'll take your gear.
All right. So it's 5 giant maps weighing 1 pound each. I don't know if whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Giant frickin'
Friggin' maps.
Can I go to the market?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Did
So-
you late evening roll?
Can
Stroll
I,
to the
can I
market?
take 20 at the forgery of the paintings because I have all the time in the world to do that or not?
Do you have all the time in the world to do it?
So can I take 20 on that or not?
Do you have all the time in the world to do it?
Well, he
I
is
mean-
immortal. He actually has all the time of the world. Like
I
when
mean,
the world-
Well,
elves in D&D are not
'Cause I
immortal,
took
so
it.
Yeah.
took
Well,
the
okay. So,
time.
but like, how long are you gonna spend doing it?
I don't know, as long so that it seems good.
I mean, as long as you're just if you're just copying it, it's not that big of a deal. I mean,
I mean, I'm
Let-
going to
let-
copy it
just-
and
just-
change
just-
some. Like I'm going to copy it and change some facial attributes
right?
so
Yeah.
that
Okay.
they
Just make
seem a bit different to.
yeah. Just make a art roll with advantage. Company
Plus
trust.
7 on art. 16 plus 7.
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so you got a 23. Yeah, so you have no issue making a copy. I don't know how long it would take you to. Narf, how long would it take you to make a copy of a poster?
Well, what kind of poster are there? Are they just like kind of like black charcoal sketches, like of a rough like facial outline? I mean, like how is it like a kind of like a classic wanted poster?
I was thinking more of a classic wanted poster, but more of like a medieval thing.
Yeah,
I
and
mean-
like I will try to change the facial attributes a bit so that they seem that they are like real but different in that sense, so that
Okay,
they have
Narf,
some
without
features that are
without using your
distinctly
printer,
different from us.
like a giant
it-
one's got a giant mole.
Is it like this? Basically, something of this quality?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that if he's halfway competent, that would take him like I'd say like 5 minutes to sketch that out, or like 5 to 10 minutes. Ooh, that's a nice one.
I'm picturing this as basically us, but like
Yes. There you go. That's great. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Yeah.
fucking elves.
Yeah, so
Elves and Okay, yeah, so yeah, you could probably make, I don't know, 15 in the time it takes. 10, 15. Let's call it 10.
fair enough.
It
And
takes for him to
when
do
will
this.
I run out of parchment paper? Because I'll
Oh
probably
yeah,
need
you
quite a
probably,
bit
I
of
think
it.
you only have how many pieces of
I mean,
page-
I don't like I have it with me, like, but like in my house, I have this whole Atsuri because I take commissions every now and then. So
Okay,
Well,
well, yeah.
probably-
All right.
I would assume that I have a bit more
Yeah, you
there.
have some parchment there, yeah. You might need to restock at some point, but yeah,
Yeah,
you have some.
this-
All right,
I'm
so
not gonna-
Les, you go to the you're going to the market.
I'm looking around for a clothing store, somewhere I can get some ornate clothes and a monocle.
Ooh. All right.
Is there? Do I have to roll like perception, or is that just like
Let's see.
I see it?
I mean, have you been? How familiar are you with Waterdeep?
I mean, not that familiar. I never
Okay.
lived there until like maybe like right before this.
Okay, so first of all, the market wouldn't necessarily have like probably wouldn't have like an expensive clothing store there, because that's more where people like set up for.
Okay. So should I roll like a history to find out if there's a place, or
Exactly.
what do I have in that? I think I have a 0, but let me just double check. Yeah.
Look nice there, or do you want to like come across?
15. I got a 15 on my history.
So let's see. Okay. So you know of a place called Sumter's Splendid Shoes and Sundries.
Okay, and what ward is that in?
It's right here. It's in
Oh,
the
so
North
it's
Ward.
pretty much right there.
Right down the street from you. Yeah. So you
Wait,
don't
what's
even
it
you don't
called?
even have to go through a checkpoint to get there, but it's closed.
Sumter's Shoes and Sundries.
Sumter's Splendid Shoes and Sundries.
It's the Estes store.
All right, so I'm gonna walk in.
It's closed.
It's closed.
He walks straight into the door.
Yep.
God fucking damn it! There's no other place.
Well, that was the expensive one you knew of. You can probably, I mean, there's probably people selling clothes in the market, but they're not going to be like fancy clothes.
Mm.
And there's nothing I can fake fancy with.
I mean, maybe I could fake fancy with something. I don't think you can.
Hold on.
Now.
Somebody has got. I swear, somebody found nice clothes at some point. Did they not? Did somebody not find fancy clothes somewhere?
I found clothes. Maybe was that fancy clothes? Was that like?
I don't know.
Can I just make those fancy clothes? 'Cause
I don't know.
I have 4 pounds of clothes in my inventory.
Do I combine those into one fancy clothes?
Is that? Maybe I don't know if that's what you're referring to. And I just put it in as clothes.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I guess. Is there anywhere I can get a monocle though?
Monocle?
This is very important.
So I have some stuff. I have a silver ring and a golden tiara and a pearl necklace, and I can give you a second pearl necklace if you need one. A necklace and gold banglets. Like I got some gear, but that might make you look fancy and different. Like
yeah. I'm trying to look distinguished.
Yeah. I mean,
so I guess can I roll a history to find out if I know anywhere I can buy a monocle?
Yeah.
This guy is going to go so badly. I see it. We're going to get our first one arrested.
I don't know anywhere to buy a monocle.
God. Yeah, you've never heard aside from the place you're currently at, you're completely unfamiliar.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna sleep it off then till morning.
I'd like
I'd like that to do.
There's anywhere with a monocle that I know of.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Nope. You don't either. Wait, no. Wait, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2, so I didn't know anything.
Oh, okay. I thought Fair was gonna roll.
No, I was mocking.
He was mocking.
Okay. I see how it is. All right.
I guess we could also. I mean, I have a disguise kit.
I do too.
Together, like I don't know what all was in there though. Just is a quote unquote disguise kit.
It's various accoutrements of disguise. It's like here. I'll read you the description.
Would it have a monocle in it if this is such like a important thing for him?
This pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props lets you create disguises that change your physical appearance. Yeah, I'd say there could be a monocle in there. It's not a fancy one, but just like a monocle. You could probably polish it up, make it look fancy or something if you wanted.
Yeah. Like a glass with a little disc of glass in it.
Exactly.
Brass monocle. Will that suffice for your drunken antics?
No, it's got to be better. So I'm gonna sleep it off. I'm gonna. Do I have any more alcohol on me? Actually.
Oh my god.
No.
All right. So
while this is going on, and I have like the
I
first.
can tell that Greg
posters,
has never been an alcoholic.
Wait, when I have like my first not paintings, like posters, what can I say to Varo? Hey, Varo, can you start spreading them around the city when you can?
Do you want her to do them like as you make them, or do you want them to do them all in a batch?
Like as I make, like so that she can see where she can put them without getting caught easily and shit like that.
Well, I've already walked through the city, and there are some places where there are bare walls where we could stick one up. Places where we could pull down one of the other ones and replace it quickly. So there are locations, but I think it would make most sense to do them all at once, and perhaps to even disguise ourselves as guards or as workmen when we do so.
Let me just write that down on the list of crimes. Impersonating a policeman.
Narf's on it today.
Oh, what did she say? What did she say? What did she say? Only man would describe that as a disguise kid. That's a handbag. I love it.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, while he's trying to find a monocle and make himself look distinguished, does he still have dicks drawn on his face?
Probably.
No,
Yeah.
I think I washed those off.
Oh, okay, well then, yeah. Oh, yeah, you did wash those
Yeah.
off. Yeah, at end shift, I think.
Him going in.
No, I
monocle.
spent the better part of a day with dicks on my face.
Oh,
but-
yeah, he definitely, yeah, he did for sure.
Like Mr. Duke, you got a dick above your eye. Like, oh.
There's have you guys seen the After Party?
Mm-mm.
It's this.
No.
It's a new show. It's got like Sam Richardson and a bunch of good people in it. Anyway, yeah, one of the characters, he wakes up and like the whole because it's like it's the events that took place at the party, right? So like they're the whole show is them recapping the events. So he spends like almost the entire show with like dicks and stuff drawn on his face.
Isn't that just The Hangover?
No, because somebody got murdered and it's actually really well done.
Ooh, a murder.
A murder,
Most
most
foul.
foul.
Most untasteful.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so I'm just gonna knock for the night. I'm getting my rest in.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was there anything Vera wanted to do?
Well, I mean, it's the middle of the night. I'm not gonna go to appraisers and stuff. That's so freaking shifty and
What you
shady.
can do is start putting the first posters around.
Well, I think she said she wanted to wait until.
Yeah. So I think it would make sense to do them all at once. And do you guys think it makes sense for us, who are on the posters that are up, to be looking like ourselves and just like all shiftily?
Oh, wait, can Varys get his bucket man to spread those around?
I could probably manage that.
Get
Oh.
to pay a couple of street urchins.
Also, how many days is it until the Elf Supremacist meeting?
I
What
think
was
it was
that?
like 14 days.
Yeah, it was like
13
2 weeks.
days.
What?
14
Oh.
days, 13 days till the elf supremacist meeting.
I sound like you're talking about what 1 10-day and 3 days?
Oh,
something
yes.
like that?
Sorry, yes.
God damn it.
Never know what you're talking about.
I know, it's so confusing sometimes.
It could be like
I'm so bad at
14.
this. I'm so bad at this.
I'm wearing shoes. I can't count past 10, dude.
I
Come
know.
on. Like,
3.
is that why they call it 10 days? Can people in Waterdeep not count past 10?
Probably not.
Probably.
I understand the concept of 110 and 13, but a 13, what the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck?
Ah.
What? Alright, so, Vera, y'all, okay, so y'all sleep through the night. No incidents. Nobody dies in their sleep.
I think I'm gonna spoon Varys while he doesn't know.
Oh,
That's
kinky.
That's harassment.
I mean, not if you like it.
While I cry myself to sleep over the murders we committed like 24 hours ago.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna spoon you and cuddle you and try to soothe you because I can't have you being a loose cannon, first of all, and because I want to get you in my mind.
Did you just call me the loose cannon?
I was gonna say, I'm not sure he's the loose cannon. I don't want to hop in bed with Harmonel if you're trying to prevent a loose cannon.
Dependable loose cannon. Like I know exactly what he's gonna do, because he's not like a guilt
Little bitch.
but like moral compassed drunk. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
I know
Alcoholic that murdered 20 people is trying to be moral compass.
Yeah.
It's
Ugh.
not good for us. If
I hate
I'm the
these
moral
guys with
compass.
the moral compass.
I mean, I'm a pretty good compass, but I'm gonna take you where I want to go. Whether that has any relation to morality is besides the point.
All right, so it's the next morning. You all sleep through the night. Nobody dies. You wake up feeling refreshed. Varys had
Does-
some bad dreams about the killings.
Yeah, so you tried sleeping next to me, and then you were awake all night listening to me scream.
Screaming, yeah.
Meditating anyway.
God damn it. Fucking elves.
Yeah, fucking half bloods.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Thank you.
All right, so what are we doing now? You want me to take these posters to Kukasi?
I think
Yeah,
that
like
sounds
how many did I manage to do in the whole night?
Oh, you made like 13.
nice. Nice.
Okay, yeah, so you can take them to the bucket man.
Wait, Varys is Bucket Man, I thought.
No, no, I'm Bucket Man, but he's the Bucket Man.
The keeper of the bucket.
Yeah, he's the Bucket Man.
Yeah. It's not like this album of Halloween, Keeper of the Seven Keys, you are the keeper of the bucket now.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. That's what happens when you mix your elven blood with that of human.
Yes.
Vile.
Yeah.
Vile.
Yeah. Varys is getting bullied by elves. First episode.
Fuck you guys. I didn't know my dad. I didn't choose him.
Yeah, that's racism works, dude. Like, you're not
So,
Nobody knew their dad. That's the point.
Did I really know my dad though?
I didn't choose this body. Like, we don't care. It's still gross. Come on.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so what do you guys want to? What do you a lot want to get up to?
I mean, do I still have enough parchment or no? Do I need to go for a restock?
Probably would need to restock. You might have
Okay,
enough
so-
for like 10 more, 5 more.
So we'll go for a restock.
All right. You go to your usual parchment store. You know, you're regular there. You go in a few times a month.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
go there. Is this shop open, closed?
It is open, believe it or not.
Excellent.
It's just it's just right over down in the market.
Do they know him by name?
Oh yeah, yeah. The guy like he's got his when he sees you walk in, he just goes and gets your normal order ready.
Excellent.
That is awesome.
It's just
The idea-
it's just 1 gold for the resupply.
Very good. So I fear the shopkeep could buy, and
And then the bell ding ding dings behind you.
Yeah.
The shopkeep is of course a high elf.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Probably the only reason you went there. All right.
people's business.
I need like a 3-minute pause.
Okay. Come on in, Lily. Hey, baby.
So I will go home and continue my forgery of these posters.
Okay. Go home and you start making some more.
Yeah.
Let's see an arts roll from you.
I will still take as much time as I need, so I will roll with advantage again.
Okay.
And okay, another
Hey.
16.
Not too shabby.
So it's another 23.
Nice. All right. Yeah. You get pretty much the same result as last time.
Uniformity.
Uniformity. Exactly. All right, Varys. What do you want to do?
I wanted to stop at whatever the fuck this place
Sumpter's?
is called. Yeah, that place. I'm stopping at Sumter's Splendid Shoes and Sundries.
All right. All right. Sumter is he's a well-dressed drow, and he greets you when you come in, and he steps out from behind the counter and goes, "Oh, hello! What can I do for you today?"
I try to hide my repulsion with the fact that he's a drow
Wow.
because I hate drows.
I know. I know.
So I'm like, I was looking to see if you could provide me with maybe something a little more stylish, a little more elegant than what I'm currently wearing, and perhaps a monocle.
He looks you up and down and he goes, "Oh, most certainly, sir. Does sir have trouble seeing?"
Yes.
What is,
Yes, I do.
Is sir short-sighted or far-sighted?
Far-sighted.
Very well, sir. 1 second, gotta let the cat out. So he pulls out he goes back behind the counter and he pulls out like a case, and he opens the case up and it's like various monocles, all the same, but like he says, these have different. Each of these will allow us different sirs to see better. Try them out and see which one helps you the most, sir.
What's like the most? Is there one that looks more extravagant than the others?
No, they're all the same. This is just like what's your prescription?
I'll look at all of them and see the one that hurts my vision the least.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So gotcha. You select that one, and it's it's a regular. Narf says that she has to leave, so she wants us to pause for 3 hours.
Not possible.
Yeah.
Fucking Stellaris, you nerd.
I know, man. I'm just as angry about you. Why aren't you mad at Euros and his tennis? I'm getting all the heat for my Stellaris game.
Wait, did we wait for him because of tennis?
Yeah, he played
More or
tennis
less.
yesterday.
I haven't played in like 5 years or something. I need to play because I played tennis next month and I haven't played at all. So I need to catch up. Come on.
All right, so you've you pick out the gold monocle, and Sumter says, "Oh, excellent choice, sir. That'll be 20 gold."
I'm also looking for a hat.
A hat? Well, sir's in the right place.
Is there any hat that I could find and see that's large enough to cover my torn ear?
Yeah, you can pick like a larger sized hat. Yeah, they got like top hats, flop hats, normal hats, fancy hats, caps.
Yeah, is there anything that would cover my ear, or that at least I could wear lopsided and cover one of my ears?
What's that kind of like fancy turban thing that people wore back then?
Fancy turban, huh?
Back then, this is a fantasy world.
Head wraps. Yeah, but it's based off of like.
Is it something like when I put in fancy turban? This is like the first thing that comes up. Something like this.
No. Like
No, Cookie was talking about it the other day when we were talking about like Witcher or something like that.
It's called a chaperone.
I think it's like a short. It's like literally a short cape that you then flip up and like wrap around your head and stuff like that. It's like your cape or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
It used to be, yeah. Then yeah. Exactly. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
They got that.
Yeah. I'm looking to see if he has one of those.
Yeah, he's got a whole variety made out of different sorts of fancy fabrics and all sorts of colors.
All right. So wait, what colors has he got? I don't care.
He's got purple, he's got red, he's got blue, he's got green, he's got.
Give me black.
Give me a black. He's got a black one too. All right.
And how much is that?
It's 10 gold.
All right, so I'll give him the 30 gold for both of those.
Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, so yeah, you got a chaperon. Oh no, what a dick. What a clown. And then he just goes for one that I didn't list.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the RGB? What's the hex code for each of these colors?
All right, so I'm satisfied, and now I'm gonna
Did
go.
you
I'm not
did you
gonna
want
put them on.
clothes too?
I already got. Do those clothes count that I have as fancy clothes?
I don't
The
think
ones that I had.
I'm not sure if they weren't listed as fancy. Then they're probably just clothes that you found in a chest because you're a very
Yeah, but
thieving
didn't you
person.
say somebody else found fancy clothes and
I
neither of
thought
them
so,
said it?
but I don't know. If they don't write it
All right.
down on the page, then I don't know.
I mean, so it was from a chest in the bank, I think. And I think they would have been fancy.
Well, I don't know. That's the thing is like I don't remember. That's why you gotta make list it
Kate,
down on your sheet properly, because then when we gotta go by what the sheet says.
well, if
All right.
Greg clothes, then Greg just took clothes. He should have seen the fanciness in them, but he didn't.
Well, I'm just saying like it is completely believable to me that Varys would just steal clothes out of a chest. Because I'm pretty sure that you got those out of Popovich's room.
Yeah, I did that in Popovich's room
Yeah, I
too.
am back now.
Yeah, so I think that those are Popovich's clothes.
Those aren't gonna be
Okay.
fancy. He's
Oh, those
just
weren't fancy like I'm looking for though.
Yeah. So you can buy some fancy clothes here.
All right, so I'll buy some fancy clothes too. Give me some aristocratic looking shit.
All right, so you Sumter helps you pick out some fancy looking stuff, and he gets you all fitted out, and he says, "That will be 20 gold, sir."
All right, fuck it. It's all part of the plan. How much does all this stuff weigh, by the way?
Um, I'd say the monocle is like weightless, probably.
Mm.
It's like your glasses don't, it's like that's not weighing you down.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fair enough.
And
About the
then
clothes and the headdress.
maybe like half a pound,
Okay.
quarter pound. It's not too much.
ouchies.
All right, and then I'm gonna make my way up towards Casey.
All right. Yeah, the headdress is 30 pounds.
It's just like a K-pot.
Yeah, so you're just like your head's like kind of like pulled down to the left, just like. All right, so there's a there's a there's no longer like guards checking people as they go between the wards,
Oh,
but
for
there's
real?
still like there's still guards watching, and every now and again they'll pull somebody aside and search them. So yeah, so it's 10 in the morning or so, and yeah, you make your way to Casey's, and you walk down the streets, and by now people are like sort of familiar with you, so they don't really like look at you twice. The
Cool.
locals, so to speak.
Fair enough.
Yeah, a lot of you see a lot of half elves, a few trolls, some like a few tieflings, bunch of fucking lower races basically, orcs, goblins, all sorts of stuff. And then you get to end shift, and there's not really that many people there. There's like maybe 10 people, 4 or 5 of them in guards uniforms. There's a big old guard there. He's like 7 feet tall.
Oh, that guy again?
Yeah. and Kakasi is at the bar, and you go into the front of the back.
I'm going to the back just to be
Okay.
safe.
All right, yeah. You knock on the back
I'm always
door,
use the back door.
and one of the dish boy opens the door, and he see like a crack, and he sees it's you, and then he opens it all the way and waves you inside. And you go in through the kitchen, and it's just this long continuous shot like in Goodfellas.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, Casey's up at the bar. The boy says. He says, "I almost didn't recognize you. You could go on inside."
So I'm gonna so can I like be like, hey, Casey, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, he he waves over like a 15, 16-year-old kid, and he goes, "Duncan, look over things for a minute. I gotta step into the back." And he like wipes his hand on his apron, and he steps into the back with you. He's like, "What's up, buckets?"
Like I'm working on getting you your money, but we've got a snag.
What's
A
that?
lot of the almost the entirety of the take was in gold bars, and they're stamped with the bank's signature. I'm looking for a way to melt them down, and then I'll give you your cut plus more.
He
If
just
you
looks at
can
you
provide.
kind of confusedly, and he says, "Just cut around it."
Just cut around it?
Yeah, gold's a soft metal. You can just cut around it.
Has this really been a solution the whole time?
Dude, do you?
I don't know.
This is
But
a
we
thing
have to
people
melt it
did. They
down.
just do you, like this is how money used to work. People would carry bars around with them, and then they just shave part of the bar off and pay people.
All right, I have 2 other things I would like your help with in exchange for giving you a higher percentage of my take.
Okay.
One, I've got these posters. They're forged documents to try to make the criminals appear a little different from me and my associates. And secondly, I'd like to know if there's any way I could find out the names of the 20 victims killed in the bank fire.
Oh God.
I can
That's going
ask
to go
around.
very.
I can
Are
ask
the
around
guards
about the
hearing him?
names.
Wait. Are the guards hearing him saying this?
No,
or
no,
not?
he's in the back. No,
Okay,
he
thank
went
God.
into the back. He went into the back. He's not. Don't worry. He's not that dumb.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I
No, don't
believe
worry.
that the
Don't worry,
victims
Euros.
deserve
If
some
the
form of
guards could have heard him,
restitution.
I would have jumped on that. I would have jumped on it. So
So I'm gonna say, like, I think that the families deserve some restitution, especially if any of those boys were from up here in the field ward.
he kind of just scratches his chin and he says, could probably find out the names. Not sure they've identified all the bodies.
If you
But,
hear anything, let me know.
I'll let you know. As for the posters, you can stick some around the back alley here.
The back alley, is that where they're gonna be seen? I don't know.
Well, wherever you wanna. I mean, I don't have jurisdiction over anything but the tavern and the back alley.
Do you know if there's any lads around here I could pay to distribute them?
There's a
Maybe looking for
overabundance of lads around here. Find almost, bet any urchin off the street would help you.
All right, I appreciate your assistance, Casey. I'll be back with your gold.
He gives you a salute and then walks back into the
All right,
bar.
I'm gonna head back.
All right.
And whatever they want to do in the
All right.
meantime.
All right. So Harmonil has been, he went to the shop, got some stuff, is working on his art. Vera, what are you doing?
It's day, right?
Yes, it is.
I guess I'll go try to get some jewelry. Yes, and mop appraise.
And what?
Appraise.
Okay.
Things.
All right. All right. Make you're a thief, so make a history check with advantage.
History.
See if you know any fences.
Fences. Well, I would like to actually go to like a proper place if possible, because I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Um.
So what? You just want to go? Okay. Yeah. All right. So there is.
Because I've got like there's nothing about these things that makes them necessarily noticeable. It's like gold banglets, a couple of necklaces, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be for their materials, and I can look nice. Like I can look like an elegant lady.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that Harmonil and Varys can't?
Well, I mean, Harmonil might be able to look like an elegant lady. The half-blood.
What the fuck?
All right. So all right. So so you so you know of a jewelry shop called Halazar's Halazar's Fine Gems. So
nice.
it's right here. It's like it's a 2-story building. And the front of the building is like it looks like it's made out of obsidian almost. It's just completely flawless.
Very cool.
There's a gemstone the size of like a person's head, just like over the on the facade, like over the name, which is like etched into what looks the obsidian or whatever, and that says Halazar's Fine Gems.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go into the shop, and there's a dwarf standing behind the counter, and he says, "Hello, what can I do you for? Hello, what can I do you for?" There you go. That's the voice.
You say it was called Salazar's?
Halazar.
Is he the dictator from Portugal of World War II or what?
He's from what?
Salazar was like the name of the Portuguese dictator during World War II.
I remember
Okay.
that. It's not fucking Salazar.
Yeah,
Close enough.
it was Halazar. Okay, I actually I couldn't hear what the leading consonant was. Okay,
Halazar.
I'm
Halazar.
gonna look at the little man,
Halazar.
and
It's a Jewish
Yeah.
name. Halazar.
Shalom.
Yeah. Vera walks in and greets him. Shalom.
Salazar.
All right. So yeah, he's got like a glasses on the bridge of his nose, and there's like a one of those like gem viewer things that you can flip down if you want to.
very cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to lean
He's
down.
got he's also got he's got like fancy rings all over his fingers and like in his beard and stuff.
Nice, nice. So I'm going to lean down and towards the counter and do the thing that you can do where you lean forward and you kind of put your shoulders together a little bit while you talk. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Just kind of try and pop your back.
Yeah, pop my back a little bit. Exactly. Yeah.
All right, nice.
To look at him and say slightly coyly, is the gentleman Halazar in?
On Halazar, what can I do for you? You want to buy some gems? Got the finest gems in all of Waterdeep here.
Mr. Halazar, I'm so glad to have found you. My name is Sorsha of House Welfinder. Ignore the pause.
Jesus. Yeah.
Remember Harmonel's house.
Finderwell.
Yes, of House Welfinder.
Okay.
You'll
Says,
forgive me.
a pleasure to make your acquaintance. What does the lady want to buy today? Some jewels?
God, this guy's so rude. He keeps cutting me off. I'm actually not in the market to buy. I was hoping to sell you some things. I must apologize for the poor quality of them, but a servant of mine wanted me on her behalf to see if I could get anything for them. And then I'm going to show him the things. So, there's a pair of gold banglets, a jade necklace, a pearl necklace, a golden tiara, and a pair of silver rings. And if you are interested, I also have a lovely red sapphire.
You think this is a pawn shop?
I would never presume to think this is a pawn shop, Mr. Halazar. I brought you what I thought had value. If it does not have value, I will go. Thank you very much for your time.
He grabs the sapphire and he like looks at it with the things and he goes, I'll give you 75 gold for it.
75 gold for a red sapphire of that size. I hardly think so.
Well, there's always the pawn shop.
What pawn shop?
Shit. What the fuck was the name of the pawn shop? Hold on.
He's like, I made it up. I'm sorry.
I didn't think you'd get this far.
You're really quick on your toes.
All right. 200 gold then. No. You can always go to Philanters.
What? Philanderers?
Philanters.
Are you telling me to go to a sex workers?
Philanters. I don't like your coarse tongue.
Philanderers, you're saying. I don't like the word you're saying, mister.
He flips the gem looking thing up and he says, I don't. He says, so what are you gonna take the offer?
For 75 gold for the sapphire?
Yeah.
No, I think I will not. But I appreciate your time nonetheless.
He grunts at you.
I'm going to sweep out of the building with an imperious air.
Very nice.
Very
But
nice.
as you leave, he's right before you go. He says, 110.
110. I think I'm gonna hold the sapphire up to the light, kind of like let the little like flash of red kind of glance around the room.
Yeah.
Then flip it back in my pocket and say, perhaps next time, and then I'll leave.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
rough, buddy.
Yeah. Power
Tough
move,
luck,
okay?
kid.
So next time he'll be like, "Damn, this bitch is serious." I don't know what I'm doing. Also, I kind of grew fond of it in the very short time I had it. Like it's a sapphire, but it's red. That's kind of cool. Like
Yeah.
this is
It's a big
funny as
old.
fuck.
It's a big red sapphire. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna give me 110 for this? Fuck you, dude. Okay. This is really baller. I'm gonna set this into the hilt of a sacrificial dagger and kill
He's
people
like,
with it.
listen, I don't know how much this is
Oh
worth,
god.
but I know a guy. Let me have him come in.
You know, I'll give you about 350.
Yeah.
I'll give you about 7 cents.
He's like, so
for
this is
priceless
this is
artifact.
this is a 200-pound sapphire from the Ming
Mhm.
Dynasty. I'll give you $10.
What is Harmonel doing during all
He's
this?
still forging.
Ooh.
Someone has to do something useful.
Yeah, exactly.
Shakespeare.
So then should I then head over to Philanter's, I guess.
All right.
Where's Philanter's?
It is in. Hold on, let me. It is in. Over here on Cat Alley. So, yeah, it's a two-story shop. Windows covered up with paper. It's got a large, like round front door, like a Hobbit door, but like adult-sized.
What are hobbits is?
I know.
Fun.
Hobbitses.
Mm.
So
Yes.
you go inside and there's like a jingle of something hitting the door above. You look up and you see it's bones, which is cool. It's like a spine.
That's super cool.
Oh yeah. It's
There's-
filled with all sorts of like foreign smells, different spices and perfumes and smoke and tobacco and
Can I
whatnot.
introduce- So
What?
see this spine that's like the bells? I'm gonna like flick it so they cling a little bit more.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice. There's like shells and skulls and bones and jars filled with liquid and branches and like rot sticks and just all sorts of weird shit, assorted stuff.
Various and sundry crap.
Yes, exactly. And there's there's like an old man with like thin hair that's like pulled back. Uh, he's just like reading in a corner.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will approach said.
Oh, and there's
old
also
man.
he's sitting on a couch, and on the couch next to him, there's a statue of a man.
Wait.
So there's a statue, there's like a stone statue sitting on the couch next to him.
That's so weird and kind of disconcerting, actually. Is there space for a third on this couch?
No.
Ah, okay. Is there anywhere else to sit?
There's not like not where you're supposed to sit, but there's like chairs and stuff that are for sale.
Hmm. Okay. I think I will walk up to the man and introduce myself and ask if he is the respected pho- I almost
Respected
said,
what?
I almost said philanderer. Philantar.
He closes his book with a clap, and
Nice.
he looks up at you and smiles at you and says, "I'm he."
Very good. I'm going to pull out one of the maps and ask him if he has an interest in such things, and moreover, if he knows how much such thing, what the, no, I'm not gonna ask him that. I'll just ask him if he's interested in such things.
He stands up and puts the book down on the couch where he was, and then he like kind of takes the map out of your hand and like unrolls it a bit and looks at it and he goes, very fine craftsmanship, very fine craftsmanship. Yes, this could very definitely something I could be interested in. Is this the only one you have?
It could be. It depends on what it's worth.
What? It could be the only one I have, depending on how much it's.
I get what he's saying. Like I might like a cheeky like yeah
Okay,
maybe I
all
have
right,
more.
okay. He says, he looks up, he says, well, it's probably worth 100 gold. I'll give you 80 for it.
Well, in that case, I have 4 more, and I'd be happy to give you the lot for 400 gold.
He just looks you in the eye. Wait, hold on. Wait, that's not, wait, hold on. Is that is that a bad deal?
That was just the math. I just did the math. Like,
Oh, it is 400. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was, I heard 4, and I did 4 times 80, and I was like, you trying to fuck this dude?
I'm now picturing the dude just kind of like looking at me like, huh?
Yeah, it's like,
Like,
wait a minute.
laughing at-
All right, so yeah, he says, very well. And so he'll go into the back, and he'll come out with a box, and he'll hand you the box, and it's got it's filled with the money. The money.
Very cool. Cool. Then I will take the maps out of my inventory, and I will add 400 gold.
Very nice.
Nice. And then I will, from my pouch, take out the 2 gold banglets and ask him if he, what he thinks something like that is worth. Because and add, because he was so he was so honest and trustworthy in his dealing with the maps. I feel like I can trust him with these family heirlooms of mine that I unfortunately need to part with.
And he like looks up at you, and you see that he just completely sees through you. And he goes, maybe 15 gold. I'll give you 5 for him.
5 gold.
There's not much room for profit here. People don't come here for jewelry.
I'll kind of like tap them on. How big are these banglets? Like what's the width of them?
Like an inch maybe.
Okay, that's what I thought. I think I'll like tap it on the table a little bit and kind of give like kind of a knowing look. Be like, surely there's at least 5. There's enough gold here to at least make 5 pieces of gold. It must be worth more than 5.
It's a crime to melt gold down to make currency with, unless you run the mint. So it's not as simple as just melting it down and making coins.
Of course it's a crime, my good Philander. It's philandering. But gold is gold, no?
7.
I'll give you the banklets for 7 apiece, yes.
All right.
Nice. So I'll clear that line then.
He pulls out some coins from underneath the counter and hands them to you, counts them out to you.
And he does give me 7 per thing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay. I think I will thank him for his time and assistance, and I will then leave. So I don't want to drop everything in the same place.
All right. You leave.
Very good. And now I guess just head back to Harmon Arm.
Harmon.
Yeah. I've still got then a silver ring, a golden tiara, a pearl necklace, and a jade necklace, and a
So
red set.
can I get back there too and ask Harmonill a question?
Sure.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. So 2 things. Casey said we could just scrape the signatures off the gold bars. I didn't think of that.
I mean, can we get some, I don't know, some nitric acid and some hydrochloric acid?
My question, actually, this is like an out of character thing, is like this is like a game related question. Is
Mhm.
could we would we like physically scrape it off somehow, or would
I told you I have the perfect idea, but I can rough it because I don't know how good habit is in chemistry. Because
Probably
if we
not very
wanted
good in
to,
chemistry.
I mean, if we want to roll off this signature, we can dissolve it in royal water, and then should be fine.
Yeah, but
like
Harmonill
Then no one
definitely,
will be
Harmonill
like,
definitely wouldn't know that. He's
I
got
guess
no background in alchemy. He's got like
yeah.
11 intelligence.
what
Too
exactly
bad.
did Kukasi say again
You could
to do with
just
it?
scrape the gold. Like you can just shave it.
Like with like a knife, like shave it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Literally.
that's what people would do with like coins back in the day. That's
Yeah.
why
So my
that's
question
why
is,
they have the
do
ridged
we have to like
edges.
roll it? Do
What?
we have to like roll for that to see
No.
how successful we are? We can just do that.
I mean, it's a very soft metal.
Yeah, I mean, you
All
just
right. So
take.
then my second question is, because Harmill's from the city, does he know anywhere, maybe a little seedier, that I could start exchanging some of these gold bars at, aside from with Kukasi?
Hmm. You mean like a fence or?
Yes.
I mean, but wait, since Harmony doesn't know about chemistry, like, could he go to a library and read about alchemy, and then come up with idea to dissolve it in royal water and then condense it again to remove the scratches?
Well, it just depends. I mean, like you wouldn't really even know to go to a library to read about that, you know?
Well, he's a painter. Does he make his own paints? I mean, that was pretty normal. A
I don't
painter
know if
could
you,
make.
I mean, I don't think that's the same as knowing that you can dissolve gold
But
with chemicals and, knowing that he has to go to the library and read specific books to learn that. Because he wouldn't
No,
even know that that's a thing to learn
yeah,
about.
yeah. Fuck,
So
why did I study this?
he'd have to be put onto that path by something. Not
Yeah,
so.
that's the point.
So my question is, Harmonill, do you know somewhere that I could, after we shave a little bit of these down, just like the very top layer with the information on it, do you know anywhere that would not question us if we tried to sell them these?
Can I roll a knowledge check on that?
Yeah, history.
See how much do I have on history? Nothing.
Classic.
And I get a 19.
19. Wow. Yeah. So you're aware of a fence called Balthor, and he runs a business that sells like magic items and like coins and stuff like that, and
Wait, how do I spell his name?
Balthorr.
ooh, with the 2 R's is nice.
Oh yeah.
Um. All right. So where's this Balthor located?
He is in the Castle Ward
Oh,
on Buckle Alley.
Buckle Alley. All right. So I'm gonna grab just 5 of the gold bars. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll take 5 gold bars, and I'm gonna put on my monocle, my chaperone, my fancy clothes, and I'm going into character,
All
and
right.
I'm traveling to this man.
All right. So, yeah, so you travel.
Oh, wait, and before I do that, I'm sorry. Can we scrape off just the before I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gotta make sure I do that. My bad.
Yeah, see?
Ernest,
Um,
do you do this alone to go to a fence who likely has bandits or other unsavory characters with him, while you are in
In the
character as
castle ward.
man?
In the castle ward.
Yes, in the castle ward. It's in
Yeah,
town.
fuck yeah, I'm doing it.
In the castle ward. It's right
Yeah.
near the Temple of the Seldarin.
So Harmon, so Varys is doing that on his own. That's what's happening now.
Yes.
Okay. As he leaves, I'm going to ask Carminal if he would be willing to help me trail Varys.
So, what exactly do you mean by trailing?
I mean, follow him and be ready to drag his ass out of there if he tries to give away a gold bar for a bucket of beer.
Fair enough. Yeah, that would be wise.
1 bar, 1 beer.
Yeah, that's actually genuinely my
I mean,
beer.
what is this? This inflation in Zimbabwe or what?
It's yeah, I mean it's runaway inflation, man. You got to be careful. That stuff will get you.
These bars are rubles.
They
Or
are.
like Turkish lira or something like that.
Yeah. Deutschmarks.
Okay, yeah. But I'm think that would be wise to do that.
Okay, so we're gonna follow at a discreet distance.
Yes. Do we need to roll for stealth on
You
that?
do, yep. And you need to roll perception, Varys. Well, actually, no. Hold on. No. That would be his passive perception. So your stealth roll has to be his passive perception.
Okay, I have I think +5 on stealth. So I get a 24.
Yeah, you're not spotted.
Fair enough.
Well, let me get spotted though, because that's gonna happen.
Nope.
Okay.
You're not spotted either.
Very good.
All
Sneaky
right.
big girl.
So is anyone gonna stop me on my way to the castle ward?
No, we're. Oh, sorry. You mean other?
You-
Are there any
bitch.
checkpoints or?
Nope. No checkpoints. Nobody stops you.
Sick.
I mean, there's guards watching all the travel between the wards, but they're not stopping. They're only stopping people that look suspect or shifty, you know. And you look confident.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just walking with my head up. I'm doing a little bit of a goose step, you know, with my
Oh
like my.
God, no. Okay,
chin
they do
raised
pull
up.
you over then. Yeah. What do you mean you're goose stepping down the street?
No. Joking. I was saying more like almost like a chin held high, like a like
Okay,
almost like a
okay.
snappy look.
See, that's not the part of the goose step that people think about though. That's not it's not the visual that like that's not the part of the visual that they're thinking of.
I want a gif of the goose step right now. I want to see what you're talking about because I'm not sure I know what's going through your head.
I was thinking of like the upper half, not the lower half. So yeah, so I'm going to
All right, so yeah, you go to
Balthor.
Balthor's rare and wondrous treasures, and it's just a simple shop. It's 2 stories, but it doesn't have like it's not fancy like the gems dealers was. It's just got a simple wooden sign that's got like a drawing of like a diamond on it, and then above it says Balthor's rare and wondrous treasures.
Okay.
So
So I'm gonna walk in.
all right. So yeah, you walk in, and Balthor is a man, and he's got like a darker skin, black hair, and you walk in and he goes, hello my friend, what can I do for you today?
And I go, "Hello, kind sir. I'm a traveling noble here, recently come to your strange city.
Oh
I am
indeed.
now." I'm like trying not to laugh. I recently come upon a bit of gold, some golden bars, and I was wondering if perhaps I could exchange them for your strange coinage.
Oh, certainly, sir. You've come to the right place. We carry all sorts of coin, not only Waterdavian coin, but from foreign realms as well. If you want to trade it for that.
I am looking for Waterdavian coin, dear fellow.
Very well. I'd offer you the typical exchange rate, 60%.
Well, you see, sir, in the Silver Marches, I am worth quite a bit more than these gold bars may let you perceive.
Ah, my friend, but we are not in the Silver Marshes, are we? We're in foreign land.
You will offer me 70% and I will advertise for your business. Surely you've heard of Sir Barris Goldwater of the Silver Marshes, no? The
Alright.
Goldwater family has riches beyond your wildest beliefs.
Alright, give me a deception. Give me a deception.
And you know what I get? I get deception with advantage now as an actor.
Oh, shit.
So I get +3, I think. Yeah,
Yes.
2d20 +3. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 19.
19. He looks you up and down and he goes,
70%.
very well. 70%. How many bars do you have with you?
5.
Okay, so that's he says, very well, and he goes into the back and he comes out with like a big old, but like a basically like a briefcase basically, and he opens it up and he puts it on the table, and it's got 1,000 coins in it in rows.
That's not 70%. It should be 1,050. You
What?
trying to shortchange the bitch? I did the math in my head. It should be 1,050.
I didn't do the math in my head. I just
Well,
assumed that I'd done it right.
you
But
said
anyway.
there were 300
Yeah,
bars,
you
right?
did 66.7%. Now, my dear fellow, it appears you may be shortchanging me.
Hold on. Make a perception check. Make a perception check.
Make a. What is my perception?
Or investigation, whichever
+1.
one you want to do.
I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, perception. D20
Math and
+1.
it's not.
13.
All right. You don't notice.
I don't notice.
No.
It's okay.
God damn it.
It's 50 coins out of 1,000. But
How about
Yeah.
how about we make a bit of a wager, sir?
Oh god, you're going to waste all our money now.
75%. If I am able to attract further business to your establishment today, if I'm able to attract more customers.
And I assume you mean us.
He just smiles at you and he says, "Oh no, I get quite enough business as is."
God damn it. I will take this 1,000 golds and take gold coins and take my leave. However,
Do you think a fence that asks no questions is like, yeah, I want as many people in here as possible?
however, I will be looking around at other businesses that offer perhaps a fair exchange rate.
He says, well, if you'd come here even a few days earlier, you could have gone to the bank, but it was burned down recently.
A dreadful, dreadful occurrence. Those poor souls, has anyone identified them yet?
Oh, not yet, but there's wanted posters all around, and we'll be sure to catch them soon.
Oh, I
There's
was
even
referring
quite a
to
large
the victims,
reward on
kind
their
sir.
head too. Get all
I was
three alive, 60,000. You wouldn't
I
need to
was
be trading
referring
in
to
your.
the victims, kind sir.
Ah, some have been identified, but I think only their families are being told so far.
Well, I would certainly like to donate these gold bars perhaps to them rather than your establishment in the future.
He says, that would be very noble of you, sir. Waterdeep would long remember your name.
I take my leave, good sir, and I walk out.
Good sir, I declare.
I don't declare.
I do declare. All right. So, all right.
I got 1,060 gold on me now.
Got 1,000.
Hey. Well, no, yeah, but that's plus what I already had.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna walk back out.
All right. You walk back out, and
pretty cool.
you're on the street. You're walking back to Harmill.
I guess, yeah. I guess we just gotta figure out maybe if there's a way. Maybe I'll ask Ukezi if he'll take it for better exchange rate or something when I give him his coin. Actually, I'll go back to Ukezi in costume.
All right. So the
What are they doing? What are they doing during this?
oh yeah. So Harmonel, I assumed, was painting still.
Well, we followed him.
Oh
No,
yeah,
they
that's right.
both
So yeah,
followed
so you
me.
guys are following him. So yeah, so you're just staying behind.
Well,
Make
no,
another
no, I'm-
stealth roll once he comes out. By the way.
okay.
Okay, so I should make one myself again.
Yes,
then.
you too.
Tack, tack.
+2.
I get another 20.
Oh, there you go.
You're fucking invisible now. Congrats.
Literally invisible. Wow, both
Nice.
of you
Yeah.
literally invisible.
Yeah, those mixed split eyes aren't good enough to spot the pure blood.
So,
yeah, you're the light that literally bends around you guys.
nice.
Very good.
All right, yeah. So you are not seen as Varys travels back up to Casey. You go in through the front of the back.
Well,
I'm going to the back again.
I'm not sure.
What time is it, by the way, now?
It's like noon.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna
like
just.
the pawn shot or fence or whatever. Though I think like after he passes us, I'll have a short conversation with Harmonel because I'm not sure if we want to follow him anymore. I mean, the point was to make sure they didn't screw it up
Yeah.
with the fence.
I mean, I will go home and continue making those posters and give them over to Varys so that he can get them to the bucket men to
Yeah,
start
yeah.
spreading them around.
Yeah. Then I'll
Then once we have a reasonable amount spread, at least among our district, then we can start maybe try to move more freely and see what we can do with Evander.
yeah. Yeah.
So did he give me the first the first batch of posters, by the way? Yeah, right.
I had given you the first batch.
Mm-hmm.
So am I in the field ward yet?
Yes.
Can I like see if there's any like little urchins running around?
There is a multitude of urchins. You don't even have to make a roll for that.
All right, I'm gonna be
It's
like,
not a
"Come
very
here."
good place to live. A lot of urchins.
I'm gonna be like, come here, gather around, young folk.
Oh.
Sounds a little suspect, but
They're looking at you cautiously, and they're like 10.
How many
onwards
are there?
away. Half a dozen maybe.
and how many posters do I have?
I think you had 13.
Like, can I give you now the next batch?
Well, you'd have to have ran into him.
Fuck, he's going directly to the bucket man.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't have been hiding.
Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't have been hiding. Oh no, it's the consequences of his actions.
All
Who
right,
would have thought?
so I'm gonna be up to these kids and I'm gonna be like, Sir Barris of House Goldwater has a little bit of a proposition for you.
One of them just like
That's
runs
terrible.
full tilt down the street.
That's terrible out of context.
One of them yells, "We know what that means, mister."
So I'm gonna be like, you young folk, here. I'm gonna give them I'm gonna give each of them a couple of the things each. I'm gonna be like
each.
a couple of the posters.
They don't take it. They're not like they. Every time you move towards them, they back away because you seem like a pedophile.
Look, I'm gonna hold up a couple gold coins and be like, look, one of these for each of you that could just put up a couple of these posters around town.
So they approach cautiously, and a little girl, who's probably like 7 years old, holds out a hand.
You poor folk, poor folk. Here, gives her a coin and gives her a couple little posters. If you could just put these around town for
All right,
me.
she sprints off down the alley.
I hope did she take the?
She got the posters and the coin.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna be like, anyone else willing to do just a little bit of work for a little bit of coin?
All right, one after the other, the rest of the 4 remaining kids, will take a coin and some posters, and leave quickly. After the last one leaves, this very large, rotund, red-faced woman comes out of a door with a like a rolling pin in her hand, and she goes, "What you do with them kids, lad? You trying to touch our boys?"
I simply offered them some work, madam. And
We
toss
heard that one
coin.
before. We have.
I toss her a gold coin, and I say, "For your troubles, madam. The poor shouldn't suffer in this horrid town as they do."
No, the paladin promotes corruption in the city.
All right, make
As
a
if,
make a.
as if massacre an entire bank wasn't enough, he now wants to promote corruption further.
Well, just think about what this is doing to the local economy, Euros. That's far worse. I mean, think about what they make in a year. It's probably 1 gold coin. He just gave like 5 years' wages out.
Yep.
He's destroyed it. He's
Or-
Mansa
or-
Musa. All right,
What
so
about
make a persuasion roll. All right,
19.
she kind of like when she catches the coin and kind of like sputters and loses some of her steam and she goes, "Well, you get out of here."
and I'm just gonna say, I will do whatever I can to help the poor folk of the field ward, madam. And then I walk down to Enshi.
You stay away from our kids.
I'm not doing anything to your fucking kid.
Oh,
I
God.
didn't touch your fucking kids. Yeah, you see that you pass some wanted posters and you see that there's a new charge and one of them is wanted for diddling.
Oh my God.
No. But yeah, so there are a few wanted posters though in the field ward. Many of which seem to have been like defaced, like mustaches drawn on them, or like dicks. Somebody has actually drawn multiple dicks on the Varus wanted poster, and it's actually made it more accurate.
Like, I'm just gonna go in the back of and shift again, still in character.
Okay, are you going? You said you're going through the back or the front?
Actually, no, I'll go through the front. I'll go
Okay.
through the front because I'm in character.
All right. So
So-
as you go to the front, there's a couple guys coming out, and they one of them bumps into you on the shoulder really hard as he passes you, kind of turning you halfway around. And then,
Is he like a guard?
what?
Is he like one of the guards, or is he like?
No, he's just a dude, and he he turns around and looks at you and goes, "Hey, what'd you do that for?"
Good sir. I did nothing to you.
"What you shoving me for?" And then the other guy goes, "Oh, I saw it. You shoved him."
Good sir. You do not want to pick a fight with a brilliant sorcerer from the Silver Marches. I say you run along and pretend that this never happened.
All right, make an intimidation.
Was that deception or an intimidation?
Intimidation. Let's see. But you can
Because I'm
It's still
pretending to be
charisma.
a sorcerer.
Well, yes, but you're also trying to intimidate them with that. So I'll say you can roll intimidation with advantage.
With advantage? Do
Yeah,
I
good.
do I do I do a 1d20 or do I just do a 2d20 and disregard that?
Do another 1d20. All right. So the the second one comes up behind his friend and he goes, "Come on out of here, Jerry. Best not tangle with a wizard from the Silver Marches." And then they leave, and you hear Jerry muttering like, "Fucking cock-sucking wizards."
Can I? I almost want to do something. Fuck it. Can I cast Abjure Enemy on him?
What's that? What's that do again?
It frightens him, and he has to make a Wisdom save.
Let's see. Hold on.
It failed. He's frightened, and his speed is 0.
Hold on. Let me Google this. Let me see. I want to see what it does. Okay. As an action, present your holy symbol and speak a prayer of denunciation using your channel divinity. Choose one creature within 60 feet of you that you can see. That creature must make a wisdom saving throw unless it is immune to being frightened.
Can you not read without saying the words out loud?
When frightened, the creature takes on the speed of 0. I'm reading in case somebody
Basically,
else wanted to know what it did as well.
Yeah. Thought you had a problem.
basically, he's gonna be. It'll frighten him
He is
if it
not
works.
frightened.
If he doesn't. Did you roll it?
I rolled a nat 20.
Damn. God fucking damn it.
Oh, you-
God damn it. All right. Well, how do they react to that?
He goes. So he start his like his move. It looks visibly harder for him to move now because his movement speed is halved, and he goes, "Oh, the fucking wizard casted a hex on me!" And then his friend
I'm gonna
goes,
yell it. I'm gonna yell
"Jerry, no!" and pulls out a dagger and runs at you.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
God.
He's gonna run at me.
Yeah.
All right. So. Oh man.
Roll initiative.
Freaking
5.
All right. So, hold on. All right, 5. And you guys didn't follow him, did you?
No.
No.
Because you didn't. You
back
thought
at
he
the
wasn't
place.
gonna do anything stupid.
Yeah, we thought he'd be like halfway competent with just
Mhm.
like going to the bar and tell.
Yeah,
the
but
guy-
my character is not confident. It's a
Well,
fucking
the problem is
alcoholic
that like
mess.
Varys is like is stupid, but then he's also playing another character that is even stupider. So it's just like couldn't you have chosen like a scientist? Anyway,
I mean, if we had a scientist, we would have an easier time with that gold bus.
yeah, I know. It's if only somebody was a scientist.
So he's gonna go first, right?
Yep. So
Yeah.
Jerry's friend runs
Too
at you.
bad that they started chemistry in real life and not in D&D.
Yep. All right. So yeah. So he runs at you with his dagger, and he's gonna take a stab at you. You don't have your armor on, by the way, so
Ooh.
just keep that in mind.
Ooh.
So that's 15. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. So you don't have a shield either.
Did you just do 14 damage?
No, that's to hit. And you have 12
Oh.
AC right now. So
Ooh.
you take 2 damage. Yeah. So you
Oh.
get
Oh, that's fine.
a thin scratch along your stomach, and Jerry is like kind of like hobbling over towards you, but he doesn't quite make it to you. All right. Now it's your turn, Varys.
All right, I'm going to cast. Hold up. Let me just. Okay, as a bonus action, I'm gonna do Vow of Enmity against Jerry.
Okay.
I get advantage on attacks against him for 1 minute until he drops unconscious,
Okay.
and then I'm going to punch him in the face.
All right. Jerry's not. You'd have to move past Jerry's friend to get
Oh,
to Jerry.
no, I'm sorry. I meant the friend, not Jerry.
Okay. All right. Let's see it.
15.
Do you add a 5 to that?
Oh, yeah. My bad. I'm doing that because that's.
It's a 4, I
My
think.
stomach-
It's a 4.
Oh yeah, it's a 4.
But
my
so
bad.
14 does hit though. Yeah. So it's what you just do 1d4 plus your strength.
1d4 plus 4. 8.
Very good. Yeah. So you get him right in the jaw, and you hear like a crack, and he just fucking crumples to the ground, and his jaw is very clearly dislocated.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now,
Jerry goes, Duncan, no!
can I just yell at them? That was just 1/100th of my power, dear boy.
All right. So Jerry closes the distance, and he picks up his friend's dagger, and he's gonna take a stab at you, and it's gonna connect. And it does 3 damage. So you dodge it, but it leaves a mark on your arm.
Oh, a mark.
A mark.
So now,
He's a marked man.
Yep.
now I'm going to cast Uh, hmm. I'm trying to think what the best thing to do here is. Yeah. Wait. So can I use smites with punches or no?
No.
No.
It says next melee weapon hit.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not a melee weapon.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna
Believe it or
use
not.
command. I'm gonna use command on him.
Okay.
I have that checked. And what command does is you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. They must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or follow the command on their next turn. The spell
Alright.
has no effect if the target is undead.
Oh,
If
well,
it
he's
doesn't
undead.
understand your language, or if you're
Okay. So he needs to make a.
so my word, I can use the command grovel, and that means he falls prone and then ends his turn.
Nice.
All right. So okay. So nat 20. He's immune. He does not have any effect.
God damn it! So I cast a spell. I can't do anything else, right?
Unless you have a bonus action.
The only bonus action I have is Vow of Enmity.
All right. He's gonna take another stab at you then.
Ooh, hot.
He's gonna hit.
God damn it!
You take 2 damage.
Dude,
God.
you're in the wrong.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. You take 2
I was
damage.
like, where are these hits coming from? I don't see anything happening.
Yeah. All right. It's your turn again.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna punch him again. I'm gonna punch this one.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Do I have any other fucking spells I can use?
Not
dickhead?
not combat wise.
Well, what does Bane do exactly?
It's like he gets a 1d4 to saving throws and stuff.
No, that's not really helpful for me.
Plausible that both of these bandits rolled nat 20s on their wisdom. Like, are these just like, have these guys just like learned so much from the streets?
They're
that
street,
they're
yeah, dude. It's just like they're street smarts. He's like,
Yes.
don't you go hexing
Yeah.
me.
I got street
All right,
smarts.
so I'm just gonna punch him in the face.
Street smarts.
Street smarts. 12.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
Yep.
Fisticuffs.
8.
All right. Yep. He goes down, just like his friend. You get him right. You hit him, punch him right in the sternum, and he just all of his breath leaves him. You hear like a pop. So you might have broken his sternum too, and he's just down.
All right. So now I'm gonna say to him exactly this. In the future, you'll consider not picking fights with the good people of this ward.
They're unconscious. They don't hear
Yes. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use Cure Wounds, like 2 HP on both of them. I could do that, right?
you. Lay on
Or
hands. Lay on hands.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Lay on hands.
All right.
Just
Yeah.
sit- be
Okay.
pitched to 'em afterward.
Yeah, so they're a lot. Yeah, so they kind of like they're just like yeah they're alive and good and drowsy but awake.
And I'll say to him, in the future, you'll consider not picking fights with the people of this ward. Yes, sir?
Uh, and they just kind of
You're
like
cutting it
crawl
out.
away.
Oh. And as they start crawling away, I'll toss them a silver.
What?
They don't catch.
Oh.
They don't realize it. So you've just thrown a silver in the mud.
Smart.
All right, so you go into the bar.
Yep.
Casey's there.
I would say, can we talk in the back, kind sir?
Duncan! And the 15-year-old boy comes over again and takes over the bar. And Casey steps in the back, wipes off his hand. And he says, "What can I do for you, lad? Back again so soon?"
Duncan's
Wait,
like,
so did he recognize me or no?
Yeah, of course he recognized
Oh
you.
yeah. So I'm gonna tell him I know I owed you 600 for the job. So here's 800 coming out of my cut. I'll give you another extra 200 for now. And additionally, I'd like to know how much I can get back from you per every 250 gold bar. Because I got a guy that's willing to offer me
200.
75%.
Could do
Oh.
200.
Oh, all right. All right, so I'll get him. I'll start getting him the gold bars. He better get his coin ready
He
because I
says he
got
can
another
do. He says he can do 5 a week.
5 a week.
Mm-hmm.
Shots.
All right, I'll get you 5 a week. And does he know anywhere else I could pawn off the rest? Because I need the money now.
He says Balthor's a good guy. Always does straight by his customers. Philanter's pretty good too.
All right. Okay, I'll get you the 5 tomorrow.
All right, you're a good lad.
And now we're square, right?
More than square.
All right, cool. I'll head back. What are they doing? What have they been doing this whole time?
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
You're just chilling.
Yep. Harmonil has finished his next batch of posters.
Yeah, I've been giving him little critiques while he does so.
Okay.
But
Naturally.
naturally.
All right. I think we got to end it here because I got Stallers in 10
God
minutes.
damn it.
So
You suck.
I know. I'm very upset about it too.
All Harmonil got to do was paint. He barely even had to play. I feel bad.
I know. I feel bad about it too. I know.
Well, he put this yesterday, so that's on him.
I'm sorry,
That-
Joe.
It's true, but at the same, but I still feel bad.
All right.
All
right.
But
I mean, but when,
Can we
if
try to
have
get
a
those?
reasonable supply of posters, then we can move off freely because the guard of Waterdeep will be distracted and perhaps misguided.
you know what you should do? You should burn down a building on the other side of the city.
Yeah, it doesn't help that Harmonil, that me and Vara both have real, like disguise kits and like good acting, and he doesn't.
Yeah.
It definitely makes it harder
Yeah.
for him to move right now.
So this way, I need to make a lot more forged paintings.
Yeah, imagine if Harmonil like all
Creates
right, so we're gonna disguise you as like a dwarf, and he's like, just flips
Yeah.
out.
That's what.
You know what I'm just seeing us doing now